Welcome back, everyone. It is January 23rd, 1942, and our continuous struggle against the Allies in this game of War in the Pacific Admirals Edition, Yamamoto's Folly. That's a lot of words. Let's see what this turn has in store for us. Had some really bitter naval battles and air battles in the Java Sea, and it looks like they're continuing with the Arashi finding a sub, or sub-finding it. We find the S-40, put a hit in it. Today we're going to be trying to, in an organized fashion, draw back a little bit. We'll see if that works without too many losses. And we're also bombarding Batavia. And wow, looks like we did some decent damage to the airfield here. Now, when we do a bombardment, the losses on the ground are always inflated a little bit. So don't look at these numbers and think that we actually damaged 108 and destroyed, 12 lightnings on the ground. The real numbers are about a quarter of that. But we did do some good damage here, which is nice to see. Nike is still alive somehow with heavy damage. Good casualties on the ground, and some okay runway hits. But yeah, overall successful bombardment. Hopefully this bombardment task force can get back to safety now. And we're on to the air phase. Let's see how that goes. Lots going on here. A little sweeping there at the bow. They sweep us with a plane we haven't seen before, the SNK's SE-100. The SE-100 is a flying gun truck. It has a huge gun value, one of the best gun values in the game. And it takes out 4 Oscars, but it doesn't maneuver well. It's a French twin-engined heavy fighter. Look it up on Wikipedia. It's an ugly, ugly plane, but the amount of guns they were cramming in that thing was kind of insane. We continue to try to do just a little bit of damage here to the airfield, and we don't do much, unfortunately. Bombing at Nanchang here again, because we're going to attack again. I think we can maybe get a little bit better results if we continue to bomb the Hex. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're doing good damage, that's for sure, with these bombing runs. We started Catalina on the ground. That's nice after they've been going after us pretty hard with torpedoes. Sometimes successfully, sometimes not. Us continuing to bomb here. We also started to bomb Cyan a little bit. It's a clear hex, so we may ramp up that campaign shortly as we try to take that hex. Cyan is really a key base, and it's important for us to take it. I don't know if we're in position to yet or not, though we have some about 4,000 AV moving there. So once that all gets in place, I think we'll be able to do it. Swordfish go after my ships near Pontianak. Luckily, we have Cap there, and they're taken care of. Catalinas try to go after my cruisers, unsuccessfully. The cruisers are headed to Cold Bay, where we saw some ships. We'll see if we can get their next turn or not without the ships running away. Large Allied bombing raid over Tovali. I do not have any Cap here yet, and so we do take some pretty heavy losses here. And again, and again. Need to get some AA in this hex. We don't have really enough. And sweeping the hex as well. He's doing that to try to clear away any Cap I might have had there. I do lose A0 to a sweep by these D-19 520s on Pegu. Betties go after the Sorayaba port again and find an AKL there. More of those lightning sweeps. That's maybe why I don't have a cap there. A little bombing at Henning. A little bombing at Valley Papon. Catalina's go after my ships again and are unsuccessful. Betty is going after those ships at Soriyaba, but they're really configured more for torpedo attack or ground attack. They're a little high to go after ships. Oh, Betty's here. Find the Detroit and the Maryland. I think they're trailing maybe these American carriers. Interesting, no cap above that, though. You have a bombing raid here at Batavia. He does have good cap over the Hex. I'm hoping the fact that we bombarded will help some of these planes get through, and it looks like they do. More damage to these ships at anchor here. We do lose quite a few planes. I cannot sink the Nike. I just can't do it. It's taken so many damage, so many bomb hits. Refuses to go down. And we're unable to make contact here at Calcutta. Some good hits on the K7 there. And here we shock attack. Kuching, he should be pretty beat up. We still have good AV here. His AV is pretty low. Hopefully we can do some damage here. Let's see. 3-to-1 odds. That's good. And though we take more casualties than he does, the more of his squads are destroyed. Also shock attack at Ambon. Get a 1-to-1, reduce fortifications to 2. Still taking more damage, but again he has more destroyed squads here. The fact that we continue to lower these fortifications is good. Bombard here at Bataan. Come on, bombardment always takes so long. Lose some guns and vehicles. Don't really do much damage here, unfortunately. They bombard Ambon. Doesn't do much after that attack. And they attack deliberately at Xinyang. I do have a tank division here. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Which I think is going to provide a lot of hard AV that these Chinese corps are going to have a hard time dealing with. We'll see though, he does outnumber me significantly in total AV, so I just have to hope that I have some stiffer units. Like some of his corps are taking damage here. So are my divisions. I really wish in War in the Pacific that all of this was represented a little bit differently as far as the ground combat goes. I think there's more interesting visual ways to do that than just watching some numbers decline on the screen. But a really good result for me, right? So 2,000 casualties compared to 17,000. Look at all those destroyed and disabled squads. So yeah, definitely a great result for me there at Xinyang, and he's not going to be able to take that. You can see he still outnumbers me quite a bit in total AV. I attack at Wuchang, or they attack at Wuchang, and they get a 1-to-7. take some casualties. I need to get some reinforcements to Wu Chang right away, though, because he's moved his stack out of Changsha and are headed there, and once I get there, I will lose the city. Unless I get some reinforcements there right away. And the troops at Xinyang are blocking me from going that way with them. In any case, China's a mess. China is a mess. The good news today is that we didn't lose any more of these ships in our little evacuation here that we had going on. Our bombardment went well. And yeah, we were able to get away pretty cleanly. This is the bombardment TF. Well, you don't need to be full speed anymore. But everything else seems to be getting away in good order back to Kamara Bay or to Kuching or to Miri or half a dozen other ports that they're headed to rest and recuperate and fix all that little damage that we incurred. We'll get those air groups back up to speed, etc., etc. So that was my main objective this turn, and that worked out, so I'm happy about that. Let's look at ship and plane losses today. So a good day for me in the air, which I've needed. I've had a couple of really rough days in the air, but some of those lightning losses evidently were not exaggerated. It looks like quite a few of them lost on the ground, as well as Hawks, Swordfish, Catalina. So yeah, overall, pretty darn good. We take 36 losses, he takes 88. Nice. Just taking a quick look at. Yeah, that bombardment, look how effective that was. Really, really nice. A lot of valuable planes there, the Lightnings, the Catalinas, the Wildebeests, the Swordfish, Demons. Good, 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 good. Ship sunk. So we have some motor torpedo boats that are sinking, unfortunately. Now, what happened with that is I had them set to patrol at Adak, and when he came with his surface task force to Adak, they retreated out of the way, and they retreated so far away, here they are right there, that they ran out of fuel. And then just have been sitting here in the ocean. I've been trying to get them back to a base, but they're all probably going to sink. They're only one value ship, so I'm not super concerned about them. Still kind of annoying that I didn't pick up on that earlier. Let's take a quick look around the map. Reduced forts at Ambon, so that's great. Let's look down here. So yeah, this is that carrier task force. Though it says 0 fighters, 0 bombers, which is strange. Maybe they're not carriers, who knows? It is very strange that we didn't see any cap when we attacked this task force. Remember those Bettys came and attacked this? Why didn't these put up any cap? Are they really carriers? What's going on here? I don't know. Do we dare take our carriers and take a look? Right now, I don't think so. Things are still kind of dodgy right around here. I don't really want to take a chance after losing all those CVEs. I don't want to put more carriers in danger until I really have a overwhelming force of them. In any case, we'll clean this up eventually in Sarawak and Borneo. And we've taken Tongi, and it's time to move on to Magwe, which has oil and refinery, which will go a long way to helping our supply situation in Burma, as refineries do produce supplies. Small amount, but they do it. Looks like he's tried to cut me off here south of Miktila. And that's a problem, but we have some armor units that have just moved in that should be able to help out with that pretty quick. Anyway, that's the turn. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the Discord. Take care, everyone.